More than 200 kms in total, 35 knots average, and more than 1,300 happy and exhausted riders. The Defi Wind is back after a 2-year break. The event has become one of the most important events ever. And this year, Philippe Bru and their team had their 20th edition of the Defi Wind with the best wind conditions that the riders could wish for. So let's get some insight from our reporter, Sarah Jackson.
Thank you, Marco. I am here reporting live from the end of the Defi Wind. It's been a fantastic week for Team Duotone. We've had amazing conditions on the water. We've had super strong tramontana, 3 days of racing. What more could we ask for? We had some amazing parties at the Duotone tent. Thank you to all the team from Duotone France and Fanatic France for an amazing week. And now I'm going to interview some of the riders and Philippe Bru from the competition. 20 years of Defi Wind. How does it feel to be running this?
It's just amazing because after 2 years we've had nothing, and with a crazy story of COVID, finally at the beginning when we decided to come back, it was not sure because the life challenge is too short, but the result is just amazing because it's more than 1,000 participants, lot of smile. Pro riders, amateurs, and lucky, so lucky because no wind to build a village. Tomorrow the wind stop and finish for 1 week, and during the event it's full power tramontane. Everybody's happy, super race, super engagement. So yeah, well done.
So I'm here with Pierre, Marion, and Jordy. Firstly, Pierre, how was the week?
It was pretty busy, fun, windy, full of action, and really nice.
And Marion, we had some super windy conditions at the start. What equipment were you using?
I mostly used the 90 Fanatic Falcon and the 4 meters wave sail for the first day, and then the 5 meters warp fin and 5 and 5/8.
And Jordy, the general atmosphere, Defi Wind is back. How was it?
I mean, I think it's just great to see a pro-amateur event happening, you know. You see all these amateurs racing with the pros, they look up to us. In the meantime, we have a lot of fun with them day and night, you know. It's just amazing. It brings up the whole hype of windsurfing, and being here on the beach just feels like windsurfing really is alive.
Amazing. Well done this week, guys. Thank you.
Flying Dutchman Jordy Vonk injured himself by stepping on the glass during the Defi Wind, but it didn't stop him to show some great results during the Defi Wind.
So at the Defi Wind, before the second race, I cut my toe in the water. I think I hit a piece of glass. After the race, the lady told me I needed 2 stitches. Decided to tape it to continue racing because it's on the side of the toe and not below. During sailing, actually it felt all fine. Just when I got back into Austria, 10 days later it got infected and I was actually in hospital twice again. But at the moment, all fine, all good, and ready to push again.
A summer full of slalom, freestyle and wave action. After a slow start into the season 2022, it looks like that we're gonna see soon some world-class windsurfing action. So let's get an update from our PWA Vice President.
So, the PWA Croatia event is happening shortly, beginning of July, and the entries are already open. As well as the Pozo event, which is happening just right after the Croatia event in the Canaries. As for the Fuerte event, we're still working on some final details and we hope to bring you some updates very shortly. So please keep tuned for following news.
Today, Gregor Konig, CFO and COO from one of the most successful water sports company, Boards & More, joins me here in the studio to get some insights about the company. So first of all, thanks for coming. So you're the managing director from the Boards & More. What's actually your job?
Well, I'm one of two managing directors, and while my colleague Till is taking care of all the interesting part of Boards & More, which is marketing and product development, I'm responsible for the financial part of the company. So most of the guys internally are calling me the bean counter. So this is one part, and the second part is taking care of all the operations, which is in detail making sure products are getting in on time and products are getting out on time, and everything in between is my job.
So how long been a Boards & More company, and what does it mean actually, Boards & More?
Well, Boards & More as a company was established in the year 2000, and Boards & More is the mother company of three very successful brands in water sports, including Duotone, Iron and Fanatic. At the same time, we are providing products for biking enthusiasts, especially in the field of downhill biking, under the brands Iron and Esculap.
So can you give us some insights, numbers about the Boards & More?
So in the year 2021, we did annual sales of around about 130 million, supplying 2,100 customers, B2B customers worldwide, being located in more than 95 different countries.
Welcome to Lago di Garda. We just finished the famous 1 hour race on fin and fall, and our Flying Dutchman just destroyed them on fin and on fall. So how does it feel?
I mean, on the fin it felt unbelievable. Like yesterday I was leading most of the time, and then Bruno came a little bit closer, but I clearly won it. And today I just dominated. I think I was more than a minute in front of everybody. That was absolutely insane. And we did 3 hours of foil. I didn't feel like I dominated that, you know, because I won Friday, but Saturday and Sunday I didn't win. But you know, the concept is that the fastest hour counts, and I was absolutely flying on the windy one on Friday. So I beat the record and therefore take the win in the foil as well, which with all good guys around feels freaking amazing.
So I guess for tonight you're gonna deserve a beer, big one, huh?
I think we deserve a beer, yes.
Our international and national team was really successful the last weeks. Jordy Vonk wins the first stop of the Dutch Championship. Niklas Nebelung shows that he belongs to the best freestylers in the world, with winning both German freestyle battles, Meldorf and Fehmarn. Pierre Mortifon is leading the French slalom tour. And last but not least, I'm super happy that I could defend my Austrian champion title. Feels good to be back on the slalom equipment. Thanks for watching, and see you on the water.